Some of you might get a little nervous about trying to figure out these exponents, but don't worry, you'll be allowed to use a calculator. And some of you might already know this, but you may not, that on your, if you have an iPhone or any other kind of cell phone and you turn on the calculator feature, usually it just looks like this, a four-function calculator, pretty boring. You can't see any kind of way to do an exponent. But if you have an iPhone, especially, and you turn it sideways, boom, you get a whole lot of other features to go along with your calculator. It's now a scientific calculator. And the one we want to look at especially is this x to the y power, where x is standing in for your base number and y is standing in for your exponent. And if you do that, now we can start doing some other problems. Here, let's figure out 5 cubed, or 5 to the third power. First, we're going to type in the base number of 5. Okay, no big deal. Next, we're going to press that XY button. Here you can see it's grayed out. And basically, you notice the 5 didn't change. The 5 is still there. And what it's doing when you hit that XY button, it's basically telling your calculator, hey, get ready. The next number that I press is going to be an exponent. So treat it that way. Now, we go ahead and type in our value of our exponent. I hit XY. Now it's 5 to the third power, or 5 cubed. I'm typing in 3 for my exponent. And I hit the equal sign, and boom, I have a product. So 5 cubed, 5 to the third power, equals 5 times 5 times 5. It's tough to type all that in. But if I do 5 xy 3 equals, I'll come up with the 125. When you go to look for a calculator to use in your math, especially with these exponents, remember that not all calculators are exactly the same. The one we've been looking at has been an iPhone. That's my actual phone that I was using. This example that's on the screen is from Desmos, and if you go to desmos.com, you can type in scientific calculator and you'll get this feature, or you can just use it as a four-function calculator. It's also free to use. But if you notice, there's no XY anywhere on the screen. Instead of x to the y, they use a to the b, but it has all the same functionality as the iPhone x to the y. If you just Google scientific calculator, this one will pop up right on your computer screen. This is the Google scientific calculator. And you notice they do have an X to the Y button, same as what we've been using, but it's in a different location. So you got to be careful with where you're looking. Another good website resource to use for a free scientific calculator is just type in calculator.com. This image here is from that website, and as you can see, it has an XY button, but again, in a different location. If you're not an iPhone user, maybe you have an Android phone, this is an example of an app that also just is a calculator app, and if you turn the phone sideways, you get that scientific calculator, and it does have an XY button. But I will warn you, sometimes I have seen it Y to the X power. So you just gotta sometimes be a little bit flexible in what you're looking at and do something easy and type in like 3 to the second power. You should know that that means 3 times 3, which is 9. And if you type that in and get 9 as an answer, you know you have the right exponent button. So sometimes you might have to play around with it. A lot of times it's just going to say x to the y, but sometimes it might say y to the x, might say a to the b, b to the a. You just got to be careful. If you have any questions dealing with any of these calculator issues, feel free to email me, cmoder@cucps.k12.va. I hope this little quick tutorial helps you along. And as always, go Dukes!